Yes guys, it's nearly last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be talking about is the ICR-1 since it's been buffed in the latest patch 1.06. Now if we look back to some of the previous patches where this gun is always seemed to be cropping up, is that they've actually focused on the increased ADS aim stability and also the recoil control. Now if there's one thing with this gun, it seriously lacks damage and it doesn't really have the fire rate to actually go and make up for that. So what it does is it excels in accuracy, and this is pretty much what Treyarch are trying to be focusing on with this particular gun, and it can be quite frustrating because when you use it, it just seems to lack in those certain areas and it just seems to let you down from time to time. But in the latest patch they changed it up once again. I was hoping that they'd actually add maybe a bit more fire rate or maybe even some extra damage, but they didn't. What they've done is they've increased the long distance damage range. Now when I actually first read that, I was a little bit, disappointed to say the least. I thought maybe we're just beating around the bush, just going to be the same type of gun as what it was before. But I am quite pleased to announce actually, once I've been using it, it does work a lot better than what it did before. But I will say that is now only in those medium to long range combats, because apart from that, once you get into close quarters, this gun seriously lacks still. It really does. I mean, it does come unstuck once you're coming up into closer areas, and especially when enemies are on top of you with some SMGs or anything else like that. Because if you've got like a H.A.T.R or anything else like that, you've got a good chance to get out of those kind of situations. With the ICR-1, you're pretty much destined to be let down more times than what you are to actually get away with it. So it is a little bit disappointing in that kind of aspects. But now, once you get into these medium and long ranges, so if you're sticking out, maybe your playstyle, maybe you could concentrate on the outside of the map, maybe playing on redwoods, certain things like that. This is where this gun is going to come into play a lot more, because it does work tremendously well now once you get into those medium to long range combats, which is a bit more of a surprise. It does make the gun a lot more usable than what it was before. Personally, I like to see a little bit more damage, but I am absolutely ecstatic to actually say for once that this gun really has improved since the last time I actually used it. So for me personally, I will be using it a little bit more than what I used to. I am hoping maybe that they would just touch it up, maybe with the damage, or maybe just adjust the fire rate just that little bit, just so that it can help out in those closer quarters, which would be nice. But I very much doubt it. I think they're concentrating on mainly the accuracy. But for me, this is a lot better than what it's done, and it's a step in the right direction. But let me know, guys, if you've actually tried this weapon out and how you're actually getting on with it. Maybe you're getting on the better times in closer quarters than me, but for me, it just seems to be lacking in that kind of department. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. If you'd like to jump on that, would be absolutely amazing. And guys, if you drop a like on this video and support my channel, it'd be even better. This is nearly last, and I'll catch you later.